every expert, every headline, every LinkedIn post, they're all telling you the same thing right now. Learn AI or lose your career. I'm here to tell you that's actually the worst career advice you could follow in 2025, and I have the data to prove it. Now, before you click Awahim, not saying AI doesn't matter, it absolutely does. What I am saying is that the way most people are interpreting Learn AI is leading them straight into a trap that will make them less employable, not more. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why. And more importantly, you'll have a completely different strategy that actually works. Let me ask you something. Right now, millions of people around the world are taking the same AI courses, learning the same prompting techniques, getting the same certifications. So tell me, when everyone has the same AI skills on their resume, what exactly makes you special? What makes you the hire? That's the question nobody's asking. And the answer changes everything about how you should be building your career right now. I went deep on this. I analyzed hiring data from LinkedIn and Indeed. I studied reports from McKinsey and the World Economic Forum. I talked to hiring managers across 6 industries, and what I found shocked me. Companies are not hiring AI people. They're hiring something very different. And almost nobody is talking about it. In TSBDO, I'm going to show you the data, break down the 3 career archetypes that are emerging in 2025, and give you a framework I call the irreplaceability stack that will put you in the top 1% of your field. This is SkillRise Hub. I'm here to give you data, strategy, and truth. Let's get into it. Let me show you what I mean by the echo chamber. Everyone from Harvard to influencers saying the same thing. Learn AI. And look, I understand why. AI is transforming work. That part is true. But here's what's happened. This advice has created what I call the AI skills stampede. According to Coursera's data, enrollment in AI courses increased by 1,650% between 2022 and 2024. LinkedIn reported that over 40 million people added AI skills to their profiles in 2024 alone. Now let me ask you something about basic economics. When the supply of a skill explodes, what happens to its market value? It crashes. This is not theoretical. We've seen this exact pattern before. Remember 2015 to 2018? Every side learned to code. It was the career advice. Boot camps exploded. By 2022, entry-level developer positions became some of the most competitive in the market. Salaries stagnated because when everyone has the same skill, nobody has an advantage, and history is repeating itself right now with AI. Okay, so let me show you the data that made me rethink this entire narrative. Data point number 1. According to LinkedIn's economic graph data from Q4 2024, AI-related job postings increased by 32% year over year, but the number of people listing AI skills on their profiles increased by 340%. That's a 10-to-1 ratio. For every 1 new AI job opening, 10 people are positioning themselves as AI. Data point number 2. The World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs Report 2025 analyzed roles seeing the highest growth in salaries through 2030. Guess what the top category was? Not AI specialist, not machine learning engineer. It was domain expert plus AI hybrid roles. Roles like AI-augmented healthcare diagnosticians, AI-integrated supply chain managers, AI-enabled financial analysts, and AI-enhanced creative directors. Notice the pattern. The AI part is the modifier, not the main role. The domain expertise is the foundation. Data point number 3. I looked at survey data from Robert Half, Korn Ferry, and Deloitte's Human Capital Trends report. They asked hiring managers, what are you actually looking for when you hire in 2025? The answer wasn't someone who knows AI tools. It was someone who can solve specific problems in our industry using whatever tools are available, including AI. Read that again. They want problem solvers who use AI, not AI experts who are trying to figure out what problems to solve. There's a huge difference. Companies want people who can solve specific high-value problems in their industry using AI as a tool. That's a completely different thing than what most people are training for right now. So if Learn AI is creating this stampede, and companies want something different, why do people keep giving this advice? And more importantly, what are the actual traps you fall into when you follow it blindly? I've identified 3. Trap number 1. The generalist trap. You learn broad AI skills, but you don't go deep in any application area. You become a jack of all trades, master of none, and in a competitive job market, generalists lose to specialists every single time. When a company needs someone to optimize their manufacturing process, they're not hiring the person who knows AI generally. They're hiring the manufacturing expert who learned to integrate AI into production workflows. Trap number 2. The tool trap. You spend months learning today's AI tools like ChatGPT, but AI tools change every 6 months. The tool you master today will be outdated or replaced by 2026. If your entire value proposition is being good at using a specific tool, you've built your career on sand. Tools come and go. Principles, problem-solving ability, and domain expertise last decades. Trap number 3. The certificate trap. You collect AI certifications, thinking they'll make you stand out, but 50,000 other people have that same certificate. It doesn't differentiate you. It makes you identical. If your strategy is to hope someone hires you based on certificates, you're in trouble. You're competing with an ocean of people. So, if Learn AI, as it's commonly understood, is the wrong framing, what's the right one? Let me introduce you to a framework that changes the entire game. I call it the irreplaceability stack. Most people right now are only building layer 2, AI fluency, AI tools, AI prompts, and they're either ignoring or actively abandoning layers 1 and 3. That is exactly backwards. Let me break down each layer. Layer 1. Deep domain expertise. This is your foundation. This is your industry knowledge. Your craft, the thing you've spent years mastering. If you're in healthcare, this is your understanding of patient care, diagnostics, medical systems, regulations. If you're in finance, this is your knowledge of markets, risk, capital allocation, financial instruments. If you're a designer, this is your understanding of human psychology, visual systems, brand strategy, user experience. This layer is not obsolete because of AI. It is more valuable than ever because AI can process information, but it cannot replicate the deep contextual judgment that comes from years of experience in a specific domain. A financial analyst with 15 years of experience can FEEE when market data doesn't make sense, even if the AI says it does. A doctor can sense when a patient's symptoms don't match the textbook diagnosis. A creative director knows when an idea is strategically correct, but culturally, that's layer 1. And it cannot be automated. Layer 2. AI fluency. This is where AI comes in, but notice, it's the middle layer, not the foundation. AI fluency means understanding what AI can and can't do, knowing how to structure prompts and work, integrating AI into your existing processes, and knowing WHEN to use AI, and when to rely on human judgment. This layer makes you 10x more effective at layer 1. It's your force multiplier. But beat self, it's not enough. A person with strong AI fluency but no domain expertise is just someone who can use tools without knowing what to build. Layer 3. Human edge skills. These are the skills that AI fundamentally cannot replicate. Judgment in ambiguous situations when there's no clear right answer. Creative vision, not generating options, but knowing which direction to take. Ethical reasoning, navigating moral complexity. Leadership and influence, inspiring people, managing conflict, building culture. Emotional intelligence, reading the room, building trust, deep empathy. As AI gets better at technical tasks, these human skills become more valuable, not less. Because in a world where everyone has access to the same AI tools, the person who can lead, who can make the judgment call, that person wins. Here's the key insight. The person who wins in the AI economy is not the AI generalist. It's the domain expert with AI fluency and human edge skills. It's the healthcare professional who uses AI to analyze patient data 50x faster, but applies decades of clinical judgment to interpret it. It's the lawyer who uses AI to draft contracts in minutes, but knows which clauses to customize based on client relationships and case law nuance. It's the marketer who uses AI to generate concepts but has the creative vision to know which idea will actually resonate with the culture. You don't become irreplaceable by learning AI. You become irreplaceable by being the best at what you do and using AI to become untouchable. Now, based on everything I've researched, I want to show you the 3 career archetypes that are emerging right now. These are the people who will thrive in the next decade. See which one fits you. Archetype number 1, the AI augmented specialist. This is someone with deep expertise in a specific field like medicine, engineering, or law, who uses AI to become 10x more effective. Example, a supply chain manager with 20 years of experience, who now uses AI to predict disruptions before they happen. They optimize routing in real time and analyze supplier risk across thousands of variables. But here's the thing, the AI is the tool. The expertise is knowing which disruptions actually matter and which suppliers to trust. The AI makes them faster. The expertise makes them irreplaceable. Why they win? Because AI can process data, but it can't replicate the pattern recognition and intuition built over 10,000 hours. If this is, you don't abandon your expertise. Double down on it and learn to wield AI like a superpower. Archetype number 2, the AI bridge builder. This is someone who understands both a business domain and AI capabilities deeply and can translate between the two. These are the rarest and most valuable people in the economy right now. Example, someone in manufacturing who understands production workflows, knows what AI can and can't automate, and can lead the team. They say, here's the specific bottleneck in our process. Here's how AI can solve it. Here's how we need to restructure. They live at the intersection that neither pure technologists nor pure domain experts can occupy alone. Why they win? Massive demand, tiny supply. Developing both deep domain knowledge and deep AI understanding takes years. If TEAS is you, you're building a moat that's almost impossible for others to cross. Archetype number 3, the human edge professional. This is someone who doubles down on the skills AI fundamentally cannot replicate. Examples, a therapist providing deep emotional support, a senior diplomat navigating high-stakes international negotiations, a crisis communications leader managing an emergency, a creative director setting cultural and brand vision for a company. These roles require consciousness, empathy, ethical judgment in gray areas, deep human connection, and cultural intuition. I can assist, but it cannot replace. As AI gets better at technical tasks, human skills become more valuable, not less. The ability to lead and make judgment calls in ambiguous situations, that becomes the scarcest resource. If TEAS is you, you're not threatened by AI. You're about to become more valuable than you've ever been. Just make sure you're also building AI fluency so you can focus your human energy where it matters most. 3 archetypes, 3 paths to being irreplaceable. The question isn't, should I learn AI? The question is, which archetype am I building toward? Alright, framework is clear. Archetypes are defined. Now, let's make this actionable. I'm going to give you a 90-day plan to start building your irreplaceability stack, no matter where you're starting from. Days 1 through 30. Audit and anchor. Step 1. Audit your current skills. Sit down with a notebook or a document and answer. What is my deepest area of expertise right now? What have I spent the most time doing in my career or studies? What do people come to me for advice about? Be honest. Even if you're early in your career, you have something. Step 2. Identify the AI intersection. In your field, where is AI starting to show up? What tasks are being automated? What processes are being augmented? Step 3. Don't abandon your expertise, anchor deeper. This is the opposite of what most people are doing. Most people are panicking and trying to jump ship into AI careers. You're going to do the opposite. You're going to go deeper into your domain while simultaneously learning how AI applies to it. Action item. 4 days, 1 through 30. Talk to 5 people in your industry. Ask them, how is AI changing your day-to-day work? What tools are you using? what's working and what's not. Learn from the field, not from generic AI gurus. Days 31 through 60. Integrate and amplify. Now you start building Layer 2 AI fluency, but you do it through the lens of your domain. Step 1. Don't take a generic AI course. Find AI applications specific to your industry. If you're in healthcare, learn AI for medical diagnostics, patient data analysis, treatment optimization. If you're in marketing, learn AI for customer segmentation, content generation, campaign optimization. If you're in finance, learn AI for risk modeling, fraud detection, market analysis. Step 2. Build one AI augmented workflow. Take one task you do regularly in your actual job or projects. Figure out how to use AI to do it 5x faster or better. Document the process. Measure the results. This is huge because now you're not just someone who took an AI course. You're someone who has a real-world case study of using AI to create value in your specific field. Action item 4 days 31 through 60. Build and document one AI-enhanced workflow. Example: I used AI to reduce client reporting time from 4 hours to 30 minutes. Example: I used AI to analyze competitor positioning across 200 brands in 2 hours instead of 2 weeks. Example: I used AI to generate lesson plan variations that increased student engagement by 40%. Real results. Your domain AI. As the amplifier, days 61 through 90. Differentiate and position. Now you build Layer 3 and start positioning yourself publicly. Step 1. Develop your human edge skills. Take on projects that require judgment calls, creative problem-solving, leadership or collaboration, and navigating ambiguity. Volunteer to lead a team initiative. Pitch a creative solution to a tough problem. Mentor someone. These experiences build the skills AI can't touch. Step 2. Position yourself as the domain plus AI person. Update your LinkedIn headline. Not AI enthusiast, but supply chain manager using AI to optimize global logistics. Healthcare analyst integrating AI for patient outcome prediction. Marketing strategists leveraging AI for data-driven campaigns. Domain first, AI second. Step 3. Share your perspective. Write a LinkedIn post. Record a short video. Publish a case study. Share what you've learned about using AI in your field. This does 2 things. 1, it builds your reputation as someone who actually gets it, not just someone who talks about AI in the abstract. 2, it attracts opportunities. Recruiters, collaborators, clients there, looking for people who have a unique point of view. Action item 4 days 61 through 90. Publish or share your unique insight on AI in your domain. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be real. 90 days. That's all it takes to start building a completely different trajectory than the millions of people mindlessly learning AI. The choice is yours. Start day 1 today. I want to zoom out for a second, because this is about more than just one career decision. We are living through a once-in-a-generation inflection point. The introduction of AI into the economy is on the scale of the Industrial Revolution, the rise of the Internet, and the mobile computing era. These are the moments where the decisions you make in a 2 to 3 year window determine the next 20 years. The choices you make between 2025 and 2027 will compound. If you follow the crowd, you'll be fighting for scraps in an oversaturated market. If you build your irreplaceability stack, if you become the domain expert who wields it, you'll be in the top 1% of earners. This isn't fear-mongering. This is pattern recognition. We've seen this before. When the internet arrived in the mid-90s, the winners weren't internet experts. The winners were people who understood a domain deeply, like retail or logistics, and used the internet as a tool to transform it. Jeff Bezos wasn't a tech guy. He was a finance guy who understood online retail potential. Reed Hastings wasn't a programmer. He understood video distribution and customer behavior. The future doesn't belong to AI experts. It belongs to experts who use AI. And if you internalize that difference, everything changes. So let me give you the real advice. The advice I'd give my younger self. Don't learn AI. Instead, become the best in your domain. Find the thing you're naturally drawn to, the thing you could talk about for hours. The industry or craft that fascinates you. Go deep. Become top 10% in that domain. Then top 5%, then top 1%. Learn to wield AI as your superpower, not as a replacement for your expertise. As an amplifier, use it to do your work 10x faster. To see patterns others miss, to automate the tedious, so you can focus on the strategic, develop the human skills that no machine can. Touch, judgment, creativity, leadership, empathy, ethics. These are your moat, your competitive advantage in a world of abundant technical capability. The question isn't how do I learn it? The question is, what am I the best at 10? How does AI make me unstoppable? Answer that. And you're defining the future. Alright, let's recap. The irreplaceability stack. Layer 1D domain expertise. Layer 2 AI fluency. Layer 3 human edge skills. 3 career archetypes. The AI augmented specialist. The AI bridge builder. The human edge professional. And your 90-day plan. Days 1 through 30, audit and anchor. Days 31 through 60, integrate and amplify. Days 61 through 90, differentiate and position. If this video changed how you think about your career, hit that subscribe button. Every week, we break down how to navigate the future of work with data, real strategy, and actionable plans. No hype, just the truth. Drop a comment right now and tell me, what's your domain expertise? What field are you in? I read every comment, and if you know someone who's panicking about AI right now, share this video with them. They need to hear this. In next week's video, I'm breaking down the 15 skills that will be worth $500,000 per year by 2030. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. This is SkillRise Hub. Let's build the future together.